What's up, YouTube? This is the Waffle Master 100 here, and today I've got for you another Wi-Fi battle. This time it is NU against a guy I found on the Smogon Wi-Fi battler. I can't remember his name right now, so I'll put his link in the description if he has one. Actually, I don't even know if he has a YouTube account, but I'll put his username on the title probably. But looking at his team, I had no idea what he was going to lead with. In fact, I didn't even take a note of his team. I just sort of went 4th gen style and just chose my guys and just clicked confirm without even checking what he had. So I sort of went half this battle not knowing which guys he had. Like, I only know which 4 of his guys, but I forgot the last 2. So you can sort of count. I don't know. I'm rambling now, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, he leads with his nose pass, and I lead with my Macago, and right here we're just both gonna set up our rocks because that's what everyone does, because everyone thinks stealth rocks are important. And so right here he goes for the power gem, and I was like, oh dear. And then that does a whole lot to my Macago. And then I just go for the lava plume, obviously hoping to get the burn and thinking that'll do quite a bit more actually, because he is steel type, and that did hardly nothing. But good for me, I got the burn because I had nothing else really to do to this guy, status wise. So right here, I got nothing really to do. So I decided to switch out and go into my Duocean, my little Reuniclus, and he Thunder Waves me, which is all good. It actually helps me because this is a Trick Room Duocean, meaning that it's going to make me slower and for sure outspeed anything, which he does have his own Duocean, so now I can outspeed his if his is also the Trick Room variant. So he just goes for Volt Switch here, and I just go straight for the Trick Room as he sends in his Coragonal, and then obviously he probably thought that this Coragonal, because he's really high special defense, could take any of my moves, but I'd probably take him by surprise and go straight for Psyshock, which hits his defenses, and this guy's got like 10 base defense or like 20 or something like that, so that's an easy KO even if he was max HP. So right now he sends in his Aldino, and this guy is actually so annoying, and I just go straight for the hidden power, and it does about, does just below half heat, but then he just goes for the heal bell and heals his nose pass from the burn, and after leftovers it's going to be just above halfway, so it's going to be a 2-hit KO from here. So I just go straight for another hidden power fighting, hoping he doesn't have the wish, which most do, and as you saw there, he does have the wish, and I'm pretty sure here he's got the protect as well, because if he's a standard one, he has Heal Bell, Wish, Protect, and like some other status move. And yeah, so I get paralyzed anyway, so it doesn't even matter. And so I think I've got one more turn of Trick Room up, so I just decide to go for... Actually, no, yeah, that's the end of my Trick Room. So I realize here there's nothing I really can do to this Aldino, so I switch out and go into my Rampartus, thinking that he's the best check for most of his team. Depending on who he sends in, I can choose a move accordingly. And he ends up sending his Combustion, and this is like, this guy, I don't reckon he's worth using in NU, because even if he is like Blaziken, he can get the speed boost and everything, he just isn't strong enough, I don't think. So yeah, that's my own opinion. But right now, as you can see, even after the speed boost, a Scarf or Rampartus can outspeed. So I don't think it's that worth it. So they're just a bit of a waste for him anyway. But as you can see, he sends in his Ulteria and Cosmos Choice, so I have to switch out. And I go into my Reggie Ice, because that's the only thing I really have to hit this thing. And I was hoping that even if this guy is specially defensive, my Reggie Ice, I can probably take a hit, because I wasn't really sure if this guy was a more defensive variant or a more offensive variant. And as I saw there, he's obviously a more offensive variant because he has got the Dragon Dance. And so now sort of thinking that I know an Ice Beam could probably KO, but I wasn't sure how much this physical move would do, and it does hardly nothing, so I really thought that would do quite a bit more. But obviously Regice got a bit more bulk than I thought, and Alteria's got not enough attack, maybe. So yeah, that was a clean KO with my Regice, which is good, and he sends right here his own Duocean, and I go for the Ice Beam just to gauge how much this Ice Beam will do, see if he's Evilite or Life Orb, and as you could see there, it was a crit, so that in the end it didn't really matter, but that sort of didn't help me because now I'm not 100% sure if he's Life Orbed or Evilite, but I'm pretty sure that a crit Ice Beam would be Evilite, so I was thinking, yeah, he was Evilite, and that Carmine helped him there, and just couldn't get the KO because of the Carmine, and he recovers up, so I'm thinking, nah, this Reggie Ice can do nothing to it, so I'm just going to go for the Thunder Wave. I'm not so he can't keep Carmining, and, well, he can keep, but hopefully you get a few power hacks, and it will stop him from recovering like he did there, or Carmining him more. So realizing my Reggie Eyes can't do anything from now on, I decide to switch back into my own Duishin because I do have the Shadow Ball, and if this Duishin is the standard Carmine Duishin, it shouldn't have Shadow Ball, so it won't really be able to hit me at all. And as you can see there, after one Carmine, that does hardly nothing, the hidden power fighting. And so yeah, he starts Carmining up, and I'm thinking, I'll set up my Trick Room, so outspeed, because I'm thinking this guy won't have 0 IVs because he is a Carmine variant, so I'm pretty sure I outspeed, and I go for the Shadow Ball, and that doesn't do much at all. But he just keeps Carmining here, and you might be getting, well, if you were doing this, you might get worried a bit, but I'm not really worried. I'm just trying to let him kill me. I don't even care how much he Carmines up because I got my Rampartus in the background, hiding in my bag of full of balls, and as soon as I'm just trying to get my Duishin to die, because this guy's basically the most useless guy on my team, and I don't really need him anymore. So I'm just wanting him to stop like Carmining and just kill me, because even if he does get +6, which will be what might there. Sorry, start again. Even if he does get +6, he might think he got this game in the bag, but he doesn't really. I think he gets +4 here or 5, and ends up taking out my Duishin with a Psychic. And right as I said before, I send in my Rampartus, and I'm pretty sure here Head Smash will be able to KO this Duishin. So I just go straight for the Head Smash. And the health's going down and down and down. I was like, yep, this is a KO. And then it's like, what? He lived? It's like, wow, that's the power of Evilite. And lucky for me, he gets power hacks. Because if he didn't, probably wouldn't be painful for me. Because he could have went for a cover or taken out my Rampartus. But I did have my Linoon to take him out anyway. So it would have been okay. But he sends in his Propass here, and obviously I don't want to go to Head Smash on Steel type because Head Smash does deal heaps of recoil. So I send in my Wheezing, just hope, mate. No, I don't know what I was trying. I just had nothing really else to switch into because my Special Wall is weak against his main attacking move, which is Power Gem, I think it is, which is Rock type. So my Wheezing gets paralyzed, which is okay, and he just goes straight for the Volt Switch, which is all good for me. I just go here for the, what do I go for? I think I go for the Will-O-Wisp, just to burn him again, but, yeah, I go for the Will-O-Wisp, and he ends up sending out his Oldino, and, which this is okay with me, because this gives me a chance to, sort of, like, scout what this Oldino's last move is, and I'm pretty sure his last move will be a status, but I'm not 100% sure, so I just go straight for the Sludge Bomb here, hoping maybe to just get a poison, because I was pretty sure I went for, you go for the Heal Bell, because that's what you use it, because he knows this Wheezing's probably a wall and can't do much to him. So he just goes straight for the Heal Bell. Unfortunately, I don't get the poison, which is okay with me, because this sort of gives me a safe switch into Rampartus, because I'm pretty sure, as I've said multiple times before, this thing can't touch me, because he's got no attacking moves, and he goes for Protect, just probably to scout, I'm not sure, but yeah, so it works out with my favor, and right now this is last two guys, and I just go straight for the Earthquake, knowing that if he does switch out, it's going to take out this Nose Pass, and if he stays in, it's going to do a big chunk, and I just go straight for the Earthquake, and as you see there, easy one-hit KO, and he has to send back in his Oldino, and that will be the game, basically, because this Oldino doesn't have any attacking moves, as he told me just then in the chat, so yeah, that was the game. He ran because he knew he couldn't do anything. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like or a thumbs up or whatever you want to do, and comment if you feel like it. So I'll see you guys around in a later time. Yeah, okay. See you guys.